warming up my bike. We'll talk about that some other time, guys. The warming up and the myth about warming up a motorcycle or an engine in general. A lot of people think that you don't really need to warm it up. Others think that you need to warm it up for at least 10 minutes, you know, run before you take off. In my opinion, both of them are wrong, but I think it's important, you know, to warm it up. But you know, you don't have to go, you know, 10 minutes, you know, just running your bike. But we'll talk about that some other time. Today we have a different topic in mind, and we're gonna start talking about it here in a minute. Oh shoot, of course, kickstand was down. All right, close the garage door. Okay, good. All right, hopefully I have a good angle. I should be using my phone to check, but I turned the Wi-Fi off on the camera, so unless there's another way to do it, I know you can do it through Bluetooth, but I think you need the Wi-Fi to deal, so then you can go to the Bluetooth and connect to the phone and all that stuff, unless you guys know something that I don't. Okay, let's go for a little ride. Beautiful day today. Actually really nice. It's a little chilly, but for South Louisiana, you know, a little bit chilly. It's about 40 degrees outside, 46 or something like that. Of course, if you know, you guys from up north, it's like summer weather, I guess. It's pretty chilly down here. But beautiful. I mean, there's not a cloud in the sky. Well, there's one cloud up there, but pretty awesome. Nice weather to ride. So, okay, well, let's talk about what I was actually going to talk about to begin with. Let's get on the topic. I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and he's been planning a trip to South America. Like for years, actually. He's been planning it for a couple of years now, and although it's an amazing trip and it's something that I would love to do, I'm not gonna be able to join on this one this time, unfortunately, for a lot of reasons. But one is work, and also money. You need a lot of money for that kind of stuff. And but I'm definitely gonna do one of these trips eventually. It may be 10 years from now, 15 years from now, but I definitely want to get into one of these trips. It's something that is in my bucket list. But what I want to talk to you guys about is, and of course you're seeing basically the same stuff right now that you've seen before. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, I want to do one of those trips so bad, and it's been kind of like my long time dream, you know, to go down to South America on a motorcycle. But anyway, so he was talking about this trip to South America, and he's all pumped, you know, about it. He's been planning it for a couple of years now, and he's got it pretty much down to everything. But the one thing he wasn't really thinking about is the culture difference. He was looking at, you know, the maps and the places he was gonna go and all that, which, I mean, that's what the trip is all about, you know. It's actually going over there and experiencing the, you know, the different terrains. But there's also a cultural difference, and not only because of customs, but the main thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the like riding a motorcycle somewhere else, like in another country. Because especially on a trip like that, you're going to encounter different types of driving culture, and the way people drive in other countries is a whole lot different than here. Here in the United States, basically, yeah, even though you may be from a different state, people from other states are going to criticize people from other states. That's just kind of how it goes. But ultimately, the laws and everything are basically the same. So people usually drive about the same, okay? And that's a fact. I mean, I'm telling you, because I've ridden a motorcycle in other countries, and I know riding or driving in the United States is a whole lot easier and safer than it is in other countries, and everybody is educated basically the same as far as driving goes. It doesn't matter which state you go, it's gonna be basically the same. But when you go to like other countries, like it's not the same to drive or ride a motorcycle here in the United States. Even if you go to one of the busiest cities in the states, I don't know, maybe Houston, New York, LA, although traffic is higher, you know, it's busy, the culture is different. You know, it's a whole lot different as driving in India. Now, I've never ridden a motorcycle in India, but I have friends from India, and it's completely different. Like people, I mean, there are laws, there are they have, you know, traffic laws and all that, but they're on paper and nobody really follows them. So and it's super busy, like it's extremely busy over there. Is insane because the traffic is there. Like everybody just rides wherever they want. Like you can be riding like over here, I'm riding on the right side of the road because that's how the law says. Well, over there, yeah, that's probably the law, but you're gonna have another dude coming into your lane going the opposite way. It's different. Like people in some other countries, they have the laws, but they really don't mean anything. So it's something that you have to be aware when you go somewhere else. You know, they just do whatever they want on the road. So I was telling him that you have to be careful when you go down there. Well, besides all the safety precautions that you have to take when you go. So in other words, the fundamental safety that I was talking about the other day, when I was telling you guys that the one thing that we can control is to be aware of our surroundings, that applies. It doesn't matter where you go. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's gonna apply anywhere in the world. And as long as you are aware of your surroundings, you're probably gonna be okay. But as I say, you know, like, okay, in Ecuador, where I'm from, originally from, people will cut you off, and that's just like the culture. Like they don't care. Like right now I have this space between me and this truck. That's enough space for somebody to put their truck in between us, or the car in between us. So people don't care. I mean, they're just gonna do it. It just, you know, okay, well, I have no space there, so I'm just gonna put my car in there, or my bike, or whatever. Lane splitting is very, very common over there. Matter of fact, people actually, some people ride on the sidewalks. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, so that's something that as a rider, if you're gonna be doing a trip like that, you need to consider that and be aware. Now, you have to be extra safe and extra aware of everything, and follow the normal common sense rules for motorcycle safety. You know, it just is not complicated. Just don't do anything stupid, especially in another country that you don't know what the driving culture is, or the traffic culture is, or none of that stuff. You kind of want to be on the safe side. So it is a good thing if you actually if you try to watch videos or documentaries on other countries, especially the countries that you're going to be going to, and kind of get like a little bit of understanding of what especially the driving culture is, or what the traffic is like in that area, how people drive. Because you can see videos on people like in India, or I don't know, Mexico City, which is also one of the highest traffic areas in the world. You can just get an idea. I have people in South America before, to where I'm riding and they're on the right lane. Okay, like this right here is a 2-lane street, and let's say, for example, this white SUV, which is kind of cutting me off right now, and there's a light over there, and I have this person on the right lane, and they decide that, oh, you know, well, I'm gonna drive in the light lane because it's quicker, whatever, but I need to turn left at the light. They don't care. They're gonna go from the right lane all the way far right, and they're just gonna turn left onto this street. I mean, you have to be aware of what people are gonna be doing, because some people, I mean, things that you don't see here, you're gonna see over there. It could be very dangerous if you're not paying attention. If you're not aware of what's going on, man, you're gonna get hit. So you're gonna have to change your riding, I guess your riding style just a little bit to be able to ride around there. You're gonna have to adapt your riding to those areas. So as I said before, you know, the main thing is be aware of what's around you. you know, constantly, not only for the riding but also for your own safety. There's countries that they'll try to rob you. I mean, you'll be on your bike and they'll freaking go and get you off the bike and take your bike. And but you being aware of your surroundings, you can avoid a lot of those things. And that's another thing, you know, if you're going to do one of those trips, you can't be a closed-minded person. You're gonna have to be a little bit more open-minded to learn and understand different cultures. And not necessarily, you don't have to accept their thoughts or their beliefs, but you definitely need to at least respect it and understand where you're going. I mean, if you can't do that, world traveling is definitely not for you. Whether you're on a motorcycle or not, I mean, it's not gonna be for you. You have to go with an open mind, willing to meet people, maybe make friends, and learn other cultures. You don't have to, I say, you know, you don't have to believe in the same culture and the same beliefs or whatever, but you have to be willing to learn, or you're just gonna have a horrible time. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, it's not gonna be fun. You're gonna meet different people with different, you know, different cultures and different backgrounds, and if you can't accept certain things, then you might as well just ride around your city and that's it, you know. But anyways, guys, I think that wraps it up. Until we ride again, guys, ride safe. See ya.